It feels like we had to start from the bottom, but now we are finally here.
Yes, as the Texans appear to be finally turning the page in their journey to a Super Bowl franchise, we're catching up with the owners pulling the strings to make it happen.
Greg Bailey joins us here in the studio with all the secrets that were spilled today. I know they told you everything, Greg.
Of course. This was a lot of fun this morning. The Texans owner Cal McNair and his wife Hannah, they like to say they are fearless when it comes to planning the Texans' future. My conversation with the McNairs, touching on C.J. Stroud, D'Amico Ryans, and the team's much anticipated new uniforms. We do begin with the road back from some really tough times for the franchise. It seemed to go so quickly from what we perceived to be rock bottom to now this franchise that is the envy of so many in the NFL. How did the transformation happen?
Greg, how do you really feel about where we were?
So it begins with Cal and Hannah McNair. Don't underestimate the role that she's played in the Texans' transformation.
Of course, we're a team. We talk about a lot of things, as Cal said, debate a lot of things, but the ultimate decision, we both come through and happy with.
She challenges me. She challenges me. That's fair enough.
There's little question Hannah McNair has shared her voice and energy to drive change. That includes the Texans' much anticipated new uniform reveal on the 23rd. So not a coincidence that you're dressed beautifully in this shade of blue.
I was just trying to match my eyes.
What do you want people to see with these new uniforms?
I want them to see their input and their touch on the uniforms. You know, we did the surveys, we did fan councils to really try to drive what the fans wanted to see in the uniforms.
4 new uniforms are coming for one of the hottest franchises in sports, with the star quarterback the Texans have always wanted.
How can we get it to them as best we can? And that's what you see in the offseason in some of the pieces that were brought in.
It's not just Stroud, of course. It's the leader in D'Amico Ryans who has overhauled the Texans' fortunes.
Personally, he has this whole another level of respect just for being who he is. And so he was kind of the last piece of the puzzle we were looking to put in place.
Life in the NFL comes with no guarantees, but the Texans' future has never looked so secure and so polished. What about their home at NRG Stadium?
Well, we have 7 or 8 years left on the lease, and we're having active discussions with the county, with the rodeo as our partner, to figure out how best to move forward. I'll say failure is not an option. We're going to stay here. We're going to figure out how it works, and we want a win for all of us.
Cal McNair stresses that includes the Houston rodeo. That is a big win for everybody here in Houston. Texans working to stay put at NRG Stadium.